Groovy Gavin is a YouTuber that's somewhat like a real-life Scooby-Doo, as he even mentions in his channel description. What he actually does is go to places known for strange or tragic events, tests conspiracy theories, and investigates local legends. And honestly, he does it really well because he actually goes to these locations himself instead of just talking about them. You might look at his channel and think, yeah, he's just into paranormal stuff, but it's not really like that. His titles might say things like Investigated Skinwalker Ranch, but that doesn't mean he's expecting to find anything supernatural. He's just exploring the stories behind these places. Now, I think a lot of you already know him, but in this particular video, he was covering the missing 411 theory. If you don't know what that is, it basically suggests that a high number of unexplained disappearances in North American wilderness areas are not random. In the video, Gavin goes through several of these cases, visits the locations where they happened, and talks about the details. But eventually, he brings up the story of a man named Kenny Veach. Many of you have probably heard of him, but if not, long story short, Kenny Veach was a seasoned hiker from Nevada who, in 2014, posted on a hiking forum claiming he had found a strange cave entrance shaped like a perfect M near Nellis Air Force Base. He said that as he got closer, he started feeling an overwhelming vibration and sense of dread, which eventually forced him to turn back. After people online challenged his story, he went back to find it again and never returned. His phone and belongings were later found near an abandoned mine shaft. Whether he fell, got lost, or something else happened, no one knows for sure. The cave itself has never been found, and neither has he. A lot of you have actually asked me to cover Missing 411 at some point, so maybe I'll eventually make a video about it and go deeper into this case too. In the video, Gavin goes to the area where Kenny disappeared, and he also searches for the cave himself.
This cave just spooked me out of all the caves I've ever gone in. This one just made my body vibrate. The closer I got to it, the crazier my body felt.
In his final upload, Kenny said he would venture back out to explore the M Cave, but he never returned, vanishing off the face of the earth. And now we're going to that very cave.
Who's really out here doing this?
I actually was thinking about that. Like, I guess he's just hiking for fun, but dude, this is such like a weird place to be hiking.
Some of you may know I made a video on the M Cave last year, but just like so many others that I posted about his disappearance, I didn't find it. However, in my hunt for the M Cave last time, I did discover in the distance a cave exactly like how Kenny described, and where he went missing. This cave we're going to by far matches best with Kenny's description, and to my knowledge has never been shown on the internet. Though Kenny disappeared with no trace 12 years ago, there was one report of a man caught on security camera footage at a store called the Enchanted Forest a few years ago who matched Kenny's description. Out of all the valuable items in the store, strangely the man had went behind the counter and stole an iPad. Interestingly, the store is owned by Kenny's sister-in-law.
Gavin and his friend first checked out the store where Kenny was supposedly last seen before disappearing. And after that, they went on their own search to try and find the M Cave Gavin claimed to have discovered. After hiking through the desert for quite a while, climbing through rough terrain and exploring different rocky areas, they eventually came across a cave that looked extremely similar to the one described by Kenny.
Dude, that is the most M-shaped cave. I thought you were capping.
No, dude, it is actually M-shaped. That is pretty M-shaped.
Every other cave in here is literally shaped like just a circle.
This is the first actually M-shaped cave we've seen.
This doesn't even generate in Minecraft.
We just have to figure out how we can possibly get up there.
It's right there.
Ethan's a little ant. I could step on him.
My black ass is staying here where it's safe.
Okay, this part might be one of the most sketchy parts.
Oh my.
Are you kidding?
Gavin, we're over 100 feet up.
Easily. Dude, it is right above us, but this last part looks genuinely, like this is bad. So what would happen if I fall? All right.
Holy shit.
What do you see?
It doesn't even go deep. Dude, this is the whole cave. Yeah, it's probably like bats, if I had to guess, in these. Damn, it doesn't even look like there was like a fire. Look at this view though. My hands are literally shaking. Actually, that doesn't even look like it's shaking. Never mind, I'm not scared at all. Forgot. Holy f***. Oh,
Good. Clean. You're on it. You're on. Whoa!
Now they spent some time climbing all the way up to the cave, doing something extremely dangerous, to be honest, since they could have easily slipped and lost their life just to check it out. But when they finally got inside, it didn't even go very deep. It was smaller than expected, underwhelming considering everything Kenny had described. At that point, they knew this wasn't the cave at all. Or was it? Either way, disappointed, they started heading back down and made their way toward the car. The sun began to set, and it slowly got darker, and that's when things started to feel a bit off.
Looking back, and we keep hearing an extremely loud and deep sound from probably miles away. I think that has to be a military thing.
It sounds like a bomb with a reverb on it.
It almost sounds like a car turning on, but... All right, yeah.
Bro, that is actually weird as
What the f*** is that?
I've never heard anything
That is like
that.
actually one of the top 10 creepiest things I've ever heard.
I'm gonna get this on my phone.
When Kenny was looking for this cave, he described hearing a deep rumbling sound from it. That's exactly how I would describe this.
It's getting louder.
It's coming for us, bro. This is what happened to Kenny.
They're probably revving the spaceship, bro.
Dude, we're about to see the world's biggest UFO just shoot out of there.
Dude, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. It's echoing throughout the whole desert, bro.
Okay, what's crazy to me is that it is so irregular. Like, it's not like the same sound every time. It's like ooh, ooh, or like ooh,
and
like ooh, ooh, ooh. Like, it's different.
I wonder if it's at the same time intervals.
It's almost like breathing. Yeah.
That one sounded crazy.
Well, look at these blinking lights in the sky. See, that one was totally different from the rest.
We've sat in this car for about 30 minutes and it like completely stopped. We didn't find Kenny, we didn't find even a clue. All we did is hear what I would say is the same sound that Kenny described. Logically, I can't understand or explain what it was. There's nothing to relate that sound to that exists.
I mean, dude, there's no animal that makes a sound like that. Like, what, a whale, dude?
Yeah, it actually kind of did sound like a whale.
I don't care what you guys think that was, but that was weird as hell. What can even make those sounds? I'm pretty sure those are aliens. Who's with me? No? No one? Okay. Jokes aside, though, that was really weird, and I've been trying to think of what could realistically make sounds like that, but nothing really comes to mind. There was a comment suggesting it could be military exercises since they live near a base and hear similar sounds sometimes. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of military training videos online and I've never heard anything exactly like that. But maybe that's just what it sounds like from far away. Either way, it's still creepy as hell to hear that in a place like that, especially because Kenny Veach reportedly heard strange sounds right before he disappeared. And honestly, I've got a theory too. What if the cave Gavin found is actually the same one Kenny was talking about? And while Kenny tried to climb, the ground became unstable and collapsed, burying him under the rocks so nobody ever found him again? You can see how unstable that whole area looks. But yeah, that's just a theory. Let me know if you want me to make a full video on the missing 411. In the end, Gavin and his friend went home, still unsure what those sounds actually were. Tyler and Hannah are a couple that love exploration. They often camp in their Subaru Crosstrek in so many different places, driving all over the country and living their lives at its fullest. If you watch their videos, it will not take much time to realize they put tons of effort into their videos and their quality, as it looks like you're watching a movie. Well, unfortunately, their explorations were not always without incidents or encounters. In this particular video, they were in Moab, camping in a very remote location where they thought they would be away from all the people and everyday drama. But it turned out they were not. They launched their drone to film the location, which was absolutely beautiful, but in the distance there was a man, apparently just on a daily walk. That man was so far away that they didn't even think about him. But that man, of course, wanted some attention and came up to them, angry.
Creeping on you because you're creeping on me while I'm taking my morning walk. Checking me out. I'm just checking out what you got. What you got here?
Sorry.
Liberal.
What?
I said you liberal.
Sir, I'm here with my family.
That's cool. You're creeping on me with the drone. I'm just creeping on you.
No, it's sunrise. I had no idea you were here.
You're out here creeping. I'm out here creeping.
I had no
Let's
idea.
do it in person because I'm not a pussy.
I had no idea you were here, sir. What?
I said you liberal.
It wasn't like a what did you just say to me? It was
Yeah.
like a what?
It was so out of pocket, the whole thing, that I couldn't comprehend it. So I'm just like, what? Like it looks
Yeah,
like a
I know.
scripted office. Sorry.
I said liberal.
What?
I said you liberal.
Sir, I'm here with my family.
That's cool.
I just went into like de-escalation mode.
Yeah.
I really wanted to.
Yeah, at one point I loved it. At one point you even called him sir.
Yeah.
You were like, no, sir, we're just here camping with our family. And I was like, okay, good. Tyler's handling the situation well.
Oh, nothing could have prepared me for opening my door and getting called like right off the rip in the morning. I just didn't see him at all.
He said you were creeping on him, but like it was just him, like he didn't have, it's not like you were flying over his campsite or something.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so the good thing is I had no idea he was there for all of my shooting. Was not filming him, he was not in any shots until he started coming up to our private little spot here. I was like, this is really weird. Okay, you can't see us from the road, so he might just not know we're here and he's used to taking his dog on this walk or something. So I watched him because you don't approach people's campsites, and it was obvious to me he was beelining straight towards our campsite with some sort of authority. So I was thinking, okay, there's a ranger, we missed a sign somewhere, this isn't a camping area. It obviously is. This is the place you go to disperse camp.
It always amazes me how people always love to make it about them. You're in the most remote location ever, alone, see a drone and think, oh, that drone is spying on me. Get a life, man, it's not that deep. No one ever cares about what you're doing out there. People are using those drones for what they're meant for, taking cinematic shots of landscapes and seeing the world from up above. He could have come and said, hey, sorry to interrupt. I was just wondering if you could not catch me in the recording. But instead, he came aggressively, swearing at them while they had a child around. That's not how you're supposed to act, and that's surely not how you're meant to ask someone something. Fortunately, the couple mentioned they had protection, and that if anything would have taken a wrong turn, they could have gotten out of that situation. But the thing is, in a place like that, where you are just there to enjoy nature, there is no need for these kinds of negative things. And it's not even like the drone was following the man or was close to him. They were miles away, so there was no need for the man to think that it was spying on him. I just think that the man felt guilty about something. Maybe he was there, on a walk in a remote place for something else, something that he never wanted anyone to find out. So when he saw the drone around the area, he just feared that someone was onto him. But who knows? Nevertheless, that's not how you act in these situations. In July 2014, a man whose YouTube channel goes by the name Rock Moons was out camping in Mexico. While he was enjoying his time there, he decided to go on a hike in the Ruta Aguajes trails, also taking his camera and tripod to get some photos and videos around the area. Well, that didn't really go well as a truck passed by him in a very suspicious way. That wasn't really too weird. I mean, looking at the tire marks on the trail, it was clear that cars were passing through there pretty often, but this particular one became much more suspicious when it passed by him a second time. After seeing this, the uploader took one of his GoPros and pressed the recording button before hiding it, and it caught something that was really terrifying. The truck stopped right next to him and stole his tripod and his backpack that contained a camera and more of his stuff, but nothing that would have been a fortune, and especially nothing that would be worth pulling out an AK-47. Come on, man, pulling out a rifle for a tripod? That must be one of the most pathetic robbers I've ever seen. Oh, be sure to point an AK-47 at the hiker so he doesn't shoot you with his tripod. Yeah. Jokes aside, it's easy for me to joke about that, since I haven't been in that situation, and it's clear that it's extremely scary to be at gunpoint in the middle of nowhere. The uploader returned to his camp and mentioned that he was glad that he was wearing dark clothes, so the man didn't see his GoPro too. He contacted the local authorities, and they mentioned that this is not the first time hikers have been robbed in that area. Now, some people in the comments talked about this video being faked, and that the robbers didn't actually look like robbers, and I honestly don't know what to think about that. The uploader said that the recording was more than 13 minutes long, and that he hasn't posted the whole video because it would have been too long and would have just shown him walking and nothing more. But until he posts the whole video, we will never know for sure if this is real. But I gotta say, this video was one of only 2 videos on his channel, so it makes me wonder if he even had any reason to fake it, as he wouldn't have been monetized or making any money from it. Zerbinauto is a channel focused on repairing cars, where the creator usually posts videos about fixing different vehicles and anything car-related. But in this particular video, things take a different turn. While he was in Baja California, he decided to take his RV out for a short road trip just to explore the area. What started as a normal drive, however, quickly turned into something much more unsettling.
It's all happening in Baja, Mexico. It was time for a vacation. Our home base is Vicente Guerrero, Mexico, in Baja, and it was time to get away for a little bit. So we fired up the old RV, and I changed the shocks. I did a bunch of work to the RV to get it road-worthy. The brakes, well, they looked good, 90%, but they hadn't moved. It hadn't been moved for over 2 years. So what happens to brake calipers? Even though your brakes look good, the calipers seized up on me. I just put a fire out. And they did not let go. And by the time I smelt it, and I'm like, okay, are they going to loosen up? I got to pull over. I don't like the smell. I get out, and I see flames. It's crazy. So that's what's coming up right here. And then I get into the repair.
But while he was out there getting his wheel off and trying to get it fixed, another man stopped to ask him if he needed help. He was apparently just another mechanic.
And I don't want to leave this out here because people drive right by and they steal stuff here. Todo bien, gracias. Todo bien. ¿Tú? Yo también. Pero los frenos muy caliente. Este lado, lo otro no es fuego. ¿Se pegó el sapo? Sí, casi un fuego. Porque de la pinza, caliper, no regresa. Sí, es duro. So ahorita yo pongo los pistons al dentro y voy a checar.
But while they were both working on the RV, some other people came out toward them, but these ones were not trying to help, and it got very unsettling quickly.
No, los dos tienen que salir iguales.
Este es el problema.
Quítale la balata.
Okay.
Esta.
Sí.
Ahora, agua.
Okay. Sí, agua o aceite or agua? Sí. I'll go for water.
Con agua.
Sí.
¿Qué tranza con la pila, puto? ¿Qué tranza con la pila?
¿Cuál pila?
¿Qué tranza con la pila?
La pila se la dejé, señor.
Sobres, pues. Sobres, ábrete a la verga. A la verga.
What's going on here? Oh my gosh. These guys just pulled up. These guys just pulled up and they're lighting this guy up. This guy that was helping me. They're gonna rob my stuff. Lock the door. They took his car. They're chasing him. This is crazy. They're on the highway. They're beating him. He's running. They're taking his battery. Bella, go to the bedroom right now.
Why?
Go to the bedroom. There's some bad people outside. Go with mommy right now. Go to the bedroom.
What?
Yeah. This is insane. Taking his car. Oh, he's got a stick. Okay, baby. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I took in my... Did I bring in my... I brought in my Milwaukee. No, there's people fighting outside. You gotta take the kids. No, we can't go anywhere. Take the kids. Okay, I don't think they're interested in me.
You might wonder why the creator didn't go out to help him and instead ran inside the RV, and once he got inside, it was pretty obvious why. He had his daughter and his wife inside the RV, so his main priority was making sure they were safe. The man eventually returned to his car after he was robbed by the other men. He was beaten, but through some miracle, they left him alone. And the creator even lent him one of his batteries so he could leave. I actually don't understand what happened there. He was attacked in broad daylight just to steal his car battery. That's so weird. Fortunately, Zerbin and his family were okay and nothing happened to them. But it goes to show that even when you think you're safe, you're actually not. And when you think nothing can get worse than what you're going through, think again. He stayed and repaired his RV with the tools that the man gave him, and eventually got back on the road. Crazy thing to go through. The Trek Planner is a YouTuber who does something pretty interesting. He looks on Google Earth for strange things that look weird on the map and goes to check them out, and sometimes while doing that, he stumbles upon some pretty weird stuff. He's pretty passionate about the history behind these places and always hikes out to the most remote locations to record his videos. In this particular one, he found an extremely weird pit on Google Maps, so of course he needed to find out what was going on there.
I am all alone.
Oh, I can see it right there.
There's no other cars, there's nobody else around.
Yeah, it looks like a sinkhole or something like that.
And I'm walking up to this big cave or sinkhole or something. And I see something in the bottom of this pit.
Whoa. Whoa.
It was a massive pit, much larger than it appeared on Google Maps, but when he got there, things began to feel creepy as he saw something at the bottom of it. Remember, this is happening in the middle of nowhere.
There's somebody down there. And I think, what is somebody doing down there? And so I started to get a little freaked out. You know, I'm looking around for somebody's car. Or is somebody living down there and they heard me coming up, so they're like standing there trying to freak me out. I don't know what's going on, but I know that they're way down there and I'm way up here. So even if they did try to come up and, you know, and get me or something, I would still be able to get to my car in time and just get out of there, you know. That's creepy. So I was just still trying to figure it out. Plus I was thinking, like, is this like a piece of wood that looks like a person? Hello? What is that thing? Is this like a rock that looks like a person or something? I don't know what I'm thinking, to be honest. And so I'm just standing at this edge trying to figure out, what is this thing and is it moving? Man, that is just really... Seeing that thing down there? I thought it was just somebody standing there. Like, I just come up to this ledge and I'm the only one out here, and I see this like figure down there standing. It's kind of freaky, to be honest. I'm like looking around for a car or something, or... Oh my gosh. What in the world? Should I go down there? So after looking at this thing for like a good 5 minutes, I have the idea to go down a little bit farther in this sinkhole or this cave or whatever it is and get a better picture of it. Ah, I forgot. I have my drone here, so I'm gonna fly my drone down there.
He decided to set up his drone and send it down there to see what it was. And it was something really weird, so he thought to go down there to see it with his own eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, that got my heart pumping really fast when I first saw that. Oh man, that's crazy. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer because there's like this trail right here, so I'm gonna try to go down a little bit to get a better view of whatever this thing is. That is just really freaky. And so I did. I went down there. And so I begin to go down, and it's steep. It's difficult. It's not easy. Man, what is that? Oh, it's so creepy. If I could do this. Oh man. Oh, the lizard doesn't even want to be down here either. I don't blame him. Oh man, what is that thing? And so I start to go down, and I'm getting closer, and I can see this thing, and it's coming into view, and I still can't tell if it's a piece of wood or if it's a person standing there or what, or is somebody playing a prank on me? I don't know. Okay, I'm like in this thing, and I can't tell if there's like a bee's nest somewhere around here because there's just like tons of that. Why is it so scary to go over there? It smells terrible. It smells like a dead animal or something.
It was a weird statue of some sort, and it was honestly really creepy. But this didn't scare him as much as what happened next.
And as I begin to see this thing, I hear like this alarm go off. Man, where am I? Hear that? I hear like a beep. In my mind, I'm thinking, did I trigger an alarm or something like that? Is somebody backing up like a dump truck and they're gonna dump a ton of dirt on me? I just don't know what's going on. And that really freaked me out. Like, is there cameras, you know, looking at me, and some surveillance system going up? I don't know. I have all these things going through my head, and I'm freaking out. Plus, I'm like down in this pit, you know, and so I'm like, I'm getting out of here to figure out what is that beep, because when I pulled up, nobody was there. Oh my gosh. So the beeping noise was my drone controller. I left it on up here. I was thinking there's like some alarm going off. I mean, obviously when I'm thinking rational, you know, Like, you know, nothing's going on really. But just hearing an alarm when you're down there next to that dude, it's kind of freaky. So, oh my gosh, that was just so random, huh? This is a freaky adventure. This is not expecting any of this. So it's kind of a different weird adventure.
Fortunately, it was only his drone controller acting up, but still, what was that? Look, I know this isn't a very disturbing encounter or anything like that, but it's definitely something weird to stumble upon in the middle of nowhere, especially at the bottom of a pit. I mean, why would somebody even do this? Why put a weird mannequin or statue there? There has to be a reason behind it, even if it's, let's say, just a prank. Now, even if everything turned out okay, except for that strange figure, it's never a good idea to go into these places alone, because let's think about a possible scenario that could end very badly. Imagine you're alone, and while trying to go down that pit, the ground starts sliding, you fall deep, break your leg, and can't get out. Who's going to find you? It's a remote spot, and it's clear that no one usually comes there, so your chances of survival would be very slim if nobody comes there for weeks. I know this video was about the creepy figure down there, but it's something some of you explorers need to hear. It's something that could save your life one day, and trust me, there are encounters much worse than this, with far more lessons to learn, so why not check out some of my other videos? One of them is on the screen right now, and YouTube thinks you'll love it the most. It's not selected by me, it's actually selected by YouTube, because it knows what you like.